Ladies and gentlemen, Tennessee Horror News and Promotion presents THN on the Road, May 31st at the Full Moon Cineplex for the Tennessee premiere of High on the Hog, starring Sid Haig, starring Joe Estevez, starring some other guy, starring some other chicks. Be there May 31st, 9 p.m., Full Moon Cineplex. For more information, go to fullmooncineplex.com.
Hi, I'm Bill Mosley, and you're in the horror basement. Lick my plate, you dog bitch.
I'm Johnny, and welcome to the Horror Basement. Coming to you from the T and Horror News studio in the basement of my mom's trailer. And as always, we got our local horror experts here with us. Jim Jam.
Midge Mad. I'm at Jim Jam here.
And Yeti.
Oh.
And we are serving up horror all over the land like biscuits and gravy, baby. You know how we do. Go to tnhorror.com, and stuff like that. Horror news is one of the topics today. Animals in horror and movie of the week, Pet Sematary. Pet 2019. 2019. That's like, what's the point in them listening?
Oh, no.
And yeah, like I said, go to tnhorror.com, guys, and check out Yeti's articles and stuff. But question of the week. Oh yeah, forgot this. I would like to thank Jerry and Isaac for being Patreon detonators.
Donate. I spelled it wrong.
Detonators is written on my screen here. They are detonators. Thank you for blowing up our Patreon. We appreciate you for blowing it up. If anybody else wants to blow it up and detonate it, go ahead and go over there and donate. And then you can detonate it too. You can be a detonator on our Patreon.
Oh my god. My fuck ups are hilarious, I guess.
Yeah, be a detonator and donate to our Patreon.
I guess
that is a new term.
I guess that's the title of the podcast.
If you donate to our Patreon, you will forever be considered a detonator of it. You will blow it up. Thank you so much, Jerry and Isaac.
Jerry
awesome.
from It's a Horror Podcast.
Y'all are awesome.
And Isaac Thorne, awesome writer.
Yep, the Gordon place. Y'all need to go get that book.
You do, man. It's fucking really good. I've been throwing it in front of anybody I can.
And if
you gotta go read this, and
if you don't like to read, the audiobook will be out in August, from what I gathered from what Isaac and the dude that is doing it for him. But the question of the week, guys: does pineapple go on pizza?
Not on my pizza.
Absolutely. I love Hawaiian pizza.
I like pineapple, and it don't even have to be with ham on a pizza. Pineapple's good on pizza. We had
one last weekend. It was like pineapple and bacon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was so fucking good.
And the thing about it is when it's cold, the pineapple adds just an extra sweetness to it, and it makes it really good cold pizza.
I like pineapple by itself.
I can't believe you like pineapple because of the texture. It's
good.
It's all like, what's the word? Stringy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Weird. Just like you. But anyways.
It's really good with like jalapenos or hot sauce or something on pizza too.
Oh yeah.
Hot mixture.
Did y'all eat I put like Crystal's hot sauce or Tabasco sauce, whatever, that very vinegar-based sauce on pizza. Really fucking good.
I'd rather put like sriracha on it.
I'm not a big fan of sriracha. I don't know. Yeah, and I like hot sauces. So
I got some stuff from this little store the other day. It's a Scotch bonnet.
Oh yeah, the Scotch bonnet pepper. Yeah.
It's like a Caribbean sauce.
Yeah.
This shit is good.
Yeah, I got some blah blah blah, some California-based sauce, I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's like got the Mexican flair to it, the Caribbean, not the Caribbean, but the Mexican flair. And then I had some from Honduras. Or that was based on the Honduran flavors. And it's pretty good. Yeah, I got all kinds of hot sauces, or I did.
Fucking love hot sauce.
Yeah, Valentina is my favorite though. So, anyways, yeah, Valentina extra hot. Go get you some of that, guys. We'll move into horror news. I don't know how that transitions, but I guess it is.
We're gonna call it that, yeah.
Horror news. You want me to go first? I'll go first.
Yeah, go first.
And yeah, I guess I don't even know why I really asked. To be honest, I don't know why I asked. I'm excited about this, and just so you know, we're recording this April 27th, so this is gonna be a little late because we're banking episodes. It's what I was told to say by the producer over here.
Good point.
That's Midge Match. Critters Attack. I seen the trailer and I loved it. Way more than Child's Play. Like the Child's Play trailer, like I said in one of the other episodes, didn't do anything for me. But this trailer, it seems real campy. And I don't know. Like, it's just, they're fucking adorable.
And as Craig said, there is a good critter now.
Yep, a good guy critter. Like as Craig put it from Half-Ass Corecast. He tagged me in the trailer, and I appreciate that. The only thing, no, I'm not going to bring that up. Nope.
Go ahead. What is it?
I don't want to bring it up.
What?
Well, the one critter that saves everyone that's good is white, so it's kind of weird. Just saying. I mean, it's a mixed critter. It's white and gray or white and black, but just a little weird on that one, guys. I'm not sure what that means, but
Is that
The white savior trope returns.
Is that social commentary? Or did I use that wrong?
yeah, social commentary. I'm not sure what the fuck you mean by that, but it's just kind of weird. But I don't care. D. Wallace is in it, and if anybody wants to get me a real life critter, you think we could genetically modify a cat into a critter? Like,
I mean, I would start with a hedgehog maybe, but
a hedgehog
well, I mean, because of the quills
or a
and
porcupine.
stuff. Ooh, a porcupine, yeah. Even
But
better.
a porcupine's like a weasel.
Well, porcupine, no, you
Okay,
want it
okay.
to be able to pet it, and you can't pet a fucking porcupine.
True.
What about one of them big ass 9-banded armadillos that rolls up in a ball?
I don't like armadillos. They stink.
How you know this thing? You been around one?
No, I just heard.
You know what threw me off when I moved here? After about a summer and a half of being here, I was like, where the fuck's all the armadillos?
Yeah,
And like everybody's like, we don't have armadillos here.
we do now.
What? What the fuck? What?
We do now.
Really?
Well, we do down here. Where you
Oh.
live, they probably haven't gone that far up, but they are migrating this way.
Oh,
Slowly
fuck.
but surely, because there'll be dead ones on the side of the road.
Are they just armored rats?
Weasels. I'd call
Pretty
them like
much,
armored
so fuck.
possums.
Are they
Yeah.
armored possums?
But they say they stink real bad, which I imagine they do.
They carry leprosy.
They carry what?
Leprosy.
Leprosy.
So, anyways, guys. What was that? Wow. So, anyways,
That's weird.
Critters Attack. Y'all need to go check out that trailer. It's really good, and the critters themselves look freaking awesome, and they bite on people, which is cool. I just want a critter.
Anybody want to get Johnny
I mean, my cat bites me.
a screen used critter?
I want a real life critter.
I'm sorry, Johnny, they don't make them, or they aren't real.
They exist somewhere in the universe.
In your
we
heart,
have got
Johnny.
to find them.
In your heart.
Yeah, in my heart. We have got to find them. This is what
Instead
space
of-
exploration needs to be put up to. Just
Yeah.
finding the crots.
Instead of genetically engineering ones, they could just put together some interdimensional travel. And
Yeah, I mean, what's the
find
problem?
find the parallel universe where they
The
exist.
guy that
Steal one.
Hey, you might be able to convince the guy that owns Virgin Mobile.
What about Elon Musk? You think I can get him in on it?
Probably.
I mean, maybe
He's probably a billionaire.
Well, I mean, he's doing the SpaceX thing, so isn't that what he
We're
does?
gonna have to wait until
No.
he goes back on Joe Rogan's podcast and catch him right afterwards,
True.
where he's a little more open-minded.
We'll see when they do tourist travels to space. We'll just take over the spaceship and then we'll just travel out and try to find somewhere.
Yeah,
Sounds
news.
like they're going to Mars.
Yeah, they're not going to Mars anymore, so that failed.
Well, they tired of fucking Mars.
Well, they were going to send up people like in 2029 or something, but I don't think that's going to go through now.
How long does it take to get to Mars?
A long time.
Like 4 years.
Fuck that.
A really long time.
And then, I mean, once you're there, you're there. I mean, it's like either terraform and colonize Mars or fucking perish in space. So, like,
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I guess you can't just relaunch off there, can you?
yeah, that's some like fucking cowboy shit right there.
So, if they was to do that, the people are pretty much sacrificing themselves for science.
yeah, succeed or die. Those are your options.
I'm gonna say this, and I don't know if it's true, but I just read an article or I watched a video or something where these guys were taken on a spaceship, and it obviously wasn't made by us, and they went to Mars, and they landed on this pad, and this was the claim, and there was already a base set up there. But, you know how conspiracy theorists are.
So it's a conspiracy theory?
There's claims that there's like documentation in a video or something.
Yeah.
Like where they're looking out of like a bubble and you can tell that it's not like spacecraft from here. And it was weird. It's just weird. But yeah, so, there you go.
Hey, speaking of aliens,
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver made a surprise appearance at a New Jersey high school.
Was that her?
No.
Oh. That was
So this New Jersey high school, what do you call that? Bergen High School went viral for its insanely impressive stage play inspired by Ridley Scott's Aliens, a low-budget production with incredible sets, costumes, and yes, even a xenomorph. The play went so far and wide that it caught the attention of Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver, who each offered their praise. Scott actually even offered to help fund an encore of the play, which took place at North Barron High School yesterday for Alien Day. How fucking cool would that be?
That's pretty fucking neat.
That'd be awesome.
I wish they would have that here. I'd love to go to that play, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I was thinking. I watched the video earlier, and I was thinking the same thing. I was like, God damn, I wish they took that.
Is it like a musical though?
No, it was like I'm assuming it's just like a regular play. Not like singing and shit. There wasn't singing in the movie, was there?
Well, I mean, but usually most planes have some sort of singing in it eventually.
Like, I'm not like a huge musical guy, but if somebody put together Alien the musical, I'd check it out.
Oh, the chest bursting scene, and the little dude would come out and be like, ah!
Yeah, he just comes out hitting this like baritone, like just stinking out.
Yeah, like on Spaceballs where it comes out dancing with top hat, but
yeah,
but it would be Alien.
So yeah, that would. Wouldn't it be cool if a lot of high school? That's surprising though, that a high school actually did that play.
The death. But see, it wouldn't be nice to go meet that kind of alien because they're ugly and they're not cute like critters. So.
And their whole goal is just like
Mine's better than yours.
Well, just saying.
Like, what's the point of them alien? Are they just trying to take over everything, or?
They're very angry aliens, ain't they? Why is it you always see aliens are most of the time angry beings? Why are they so angry for?
That way we have legit reason to shoot them in the face.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only
also
reason.
Plays a lot with it's like fear of
The unknown.
More advanced civilizations. Because I mean, we see it here on Earth. Every time a more advanced civilization comes up against a less advanced, and they take it over by force. Like look Look at the British Empire like 100 years ago. Jesus fucking Christ.
How
These
cool.
guys showed up and were like, "You're Great Britain now.
Yeah, really. That's all they had to do.
How
We've got a
cool.
flag."
How cool would it be to have or meet an alien that's like Paul?
I've never watched that movie.
That would be awesome. Yeti, I know you've seen it, right?
No. I've heard of it.
I know what
and
it
I've
is. I know
wanted
what
to
he
watch
is.
It.
It doesn't just hang out and ride around
Yeah, he's just like a
Smoke
really
weed.
chill alien.
and eat Skittles.
Should be over there.
Does he eat Skittles? Is that what he eats?
He shows his balls and everything. It's pretty funny. He smokes weed.
Why does he show his balls?
He's naked. He has to be naked so when he disappears.
Yeah.
Because he can make himself disappear.
So he's like a chameleon?
Yeah.
So is he like that?
And he can heal people.
Is that like the chameleon off of Rio?
Sure.
It's not. You're a liar.
I thought I had that movie. Do we have that movie?
Rio? Why would you have Rio?
It's not over there, is it?
We have Rio.
We have Rio also.
I knew you would.
Is that Paul over there?
It don't
I think
matter.
It is.
What does it matter?
Now that I think of it, hell, where the fuck is it?
We're like the only people
I wonder who has it.
I'm about to pause this shit, go find it.
Oh, broke the fucking TV stand. Ain't taking that nowhere anymore.
Whoopsie. I don't think it'll go back in there.
It'll go back. Anyway, so yeah, that was pretty cool that Sigourney Weaver showed up. I mean, could you imagine, like, just having any celebrity show up at your high school?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be
it'd
nuts.
Fucking awesome.
Unless it was like what's that one dude that plays the is it the flute?
Flute.
Johnny?
It's not Yanni, but the other dude, long hair,
Kenny G.
Michael Bolton?
Kenny G,
I knew it was
or
one of them
Yanni,
dudes.
either one. I was gonna say Yanni, but I was thinking of Kenny G.
What about Fabio? What if he showed up?
Throw a fucking
I
bird
bet
at him.
if you made goose noises at Fabio, he'd run away.
Goose noises?
Yeah.
No, that's where you got hit in the face with a bird on a roller coaster.
Oh my god. I never heard of that, but that's funny.
Really?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, like busted his nose or some shit.
It's like a seagull or a goose or some shit. Just smashed his face.
Yeah, and them fucking roller coasters are dangerous, dude.
I'm too fat to ride them, so that's alright. I won't. Be another thing you won't be seeing me on the news being stuck on a fucking roller coaster.
Holy shit.
He fit in it and then get at the top, and that son of a bitch goes super fast. That motherfucker goes, "Roar!" Some no, but
Oh fuck yeah! Stone Mountain, we rode it down.
inner tube.
Inner tube.
But it's like a
Man.
big one where everyone could sit in.
There
like
was a bunch of people
two
in this,
families,
yeah.
like 8 people.
We hit a fucking bump and fucking it sent us airborne and come back down.
But
Oh, it knocked the air out of me. My butthole hurt. It hurt my butthole, man.
But he
Wow.
they put him on the very front of it, like
Yeah,
the part going
I
down.
go down and I'm going down sideways. So if I wasn't holding on, I just fall. What if I'd have fell off that motherfucker?
Some bitch would have ran you over. Fuck.
That'd been terrible.
That sounded horrible. Yeah, that'd be fucking.
See, that's the kind of shit you would never catch me doing. They're like, hey, let's ride this inner tube. I'm like, no. Mm-mm.
And they probably put that bump down there at the end just to watch people do that.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
probably someone secretly filmed your ass.
Oh, they got pictures. My big ass is.
No, I'm talking about at the end of it. They probably got people filming. Dude, we need to redo that. And I'm not sure what's up with my microphone, but I keep hearing unless it's these damn headphones. Do you hear it?
Yeah.
But if we need to film it and you need to go back down it so that we can film you falling out of it.
No, I'm good.
What if all 3 of us got into it? Just the 3. But we could all sit on the back. Some bitch would tip back.
Hey,
We'd have to be
I
spread
feel
out.
like one of us would die.
we went to Gatlinburg, went to Wilderness of Smoky, and we got on this one. What was it called? It's the one that had that big tube or whatever, that funnel. It's on the outside of it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Is it water ride?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's water ride. My big ass is sitting in there, and this little bitty skinny girl was trying to push us And where I'm sitting, I'm just stuck on the ground, and and I'm over here like this, scooting, and I'm looking back. People are probably laughing. I'm like, God, that's the last time I rode that motherfucker, man. It's like,
Did you have to go down in a tube?
yeah. Oh my God, dude, that fucking ride was crazy. And when I get out, the way I get out, I just flop over the side and fall out, and then just get up in the water. Because fat guy trying to get out of a tube in water, nope.
No, fuck that.
Did it have a bottom on it?
Yeah.
But was you sitting on the side of the tube?
No, you're sitting down inside of the tube.
Oh,
It was a raft or whatever.
you should probably next time you go, if you sit down on the side of it, and then so that they could push you off and then get in it.
We got to run, start, and then jump in it. Push it, and then I'll jump in it as it goes. My ass will be fucking miss it. Be sliding down the slide.
It would probably burn the shit out of you if you come out of it, because any freaking dry spot.
Because they probably got cameras on the top of that tube. See my ass coming with no fucking tube. Fucking.
I was listening to this one radio show, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's down in Alabama or something. It comes on a local radio station, but it's like a morning radio station, but it comes on in the afternoon here. And dude said that he rode a water ride, and he come down, and he went around a turn, and he went so high because he's so big, he hit the dry spot. They had to call an ambulance. His elbows were bleeding so bad.
Oh my God.
Like where it hit his elbows, and it just scraped the living shit out of him. But he'd come up around that side like whoop, and come back down or something, and just big people do not need to be on slides.
All right, so Yeti, what you got?
I got a couple of small things, some Netflix stuff.
You turn him up.
First of all, have you guys ever watched Santa Clarita Diet?
Yeah.
No.
I have, yeah.
They canceled it.
Why?
I don't know. It was a really good show. It had Timothy Oliphant from Justified, Drew Barrymore in it. I mean, it was a really cool zombie show. It was like a comedy. It was so fucking good. And the last season ended on a cliffhanger, and they just announced that they canceled it.
Wait, so it ended, but they're not gonna finish it?
What's the bullshit?
Yeah.
They just jacked up the prices and then they cancel it.
Yeah, bastards. Yeah, the last season ended on a fucking cliffhanger, and now they're not going to finish it out.
What? There was no reasoning why they canceled it? Like Drew Barrymore wanted more money, or?
I mean, I'm sure that's what it was. They didn't come out and say it, but I mean, probably. I mean, she's not an A-lister anymore, but I mean, her name's still a draw.
And how did she become a zombie?
Oh.
Was that ever answered?
Something, yeah, it's like at the beginning of the series.
Okay, so.
But she's like.
How'd she become?
It's like she's a zombie, but she's still.
Soccer mom?
Yeah, she still has her mind and shit. She has to go. She's like a realtor. Just to go through these, just like, regular life situations and shit. And then she eats people too.
But how did she become a zombie?
I think she got bit.
By a zombie?
No. She ate some clams that were infected with the fucking zombiness.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Them clams will get you.
Every fucking time. But it's not all bad for Netflix zombies.
What does that mean?
There's a new series. It's called Black Summer. It came out like a couple of weeks ago. I mean, it's getting some traction.
Oh, yeah.
Like
That's
some
on the
people
list.
about it.
Black Summer. Good. Is that... Aren't they...
I loved it.
And didn't you mention that Batista's going to be in like a zombie movie?
Yeah.
On Netflix?
Is it Netflix it's going to be on?
God, they're doing a lot of fucking zombies, man.
Yeah, they are. Black Summer is a prequel to Z Nation.
It's a prequel to Z Nation.
Yeah.
Oh, huh.
So it's
But
about to get fucking stupid.
I don't know. I
but
didn't watch
before,
Z
well, at
Nation.
least it's not going to be The Walking Dead.
True.
Uh,
That's true.
Before, how Z Nation is more like it's a more kind of tongue in cheek, and there's some comedy in it and stuff. This was really serious and it was really tense. It takes place within the first like 6 weeks of the zombie apocalypse. It's hacking good. And the episodes are like, I think the longest one's like 45 minutes long, and they're all different lengths. Like some are only, like a couple of them are only 20 minutes. So it takes, it's all like little vignettes, almost like an anthology, but not. So it just
Like
gives
an
you the
anthology
meat
almost.
of the plot.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? It takes out all the extraneous shit. So there's not a bunch of fucking dialogue, and it's not a bunch of people whining about the apocalypse and shit. It's just, it furthers the plot as quickly as possible. And if it only takes 20 minutes to do an episode, that's all you need. So I think it's really fucking cool.
All right, here's a question. Zombies were real. What would you do? How long do you think it would take for zombies to get here?
Well, just
From
guess
where?
well, it really depends on where they start out.
Well, I mean, it's always going to start out in a big city, right?
So,
Yeah.
like, it started out in Atlanta, for instance. Or something.
Probably because the CDC's there, so it'd probably start in. God, that sucks. Why couldn't it start out like fucking Massachusetts?
Right?
Fuck.
Well, I mean, look at the world is increasingly coming smaller because we're better connected from travel or telecommunications or whatever. Like the world is a smaller place. But back in the day with the Black Plague, look how quickly it spread.
Yeah. So,
Like, got 1,000 vectors now.
would you stay or would you go?
I don't understand the whole. Where are you going?
I don't know. That's what I never
You're not
understood.
going to escape nothing. If it's going to happen, it's going to fucking happen. So you might as well stay where you're familiar.
You go to a place that's low population density. There's a lot of open area. Get away from
Yeah,
people.
like if you had a cabin out in the middle of nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
but you'd have to have
Set up a
supplies for
perimeter.
that cabin.
Your mom's place would be cool because, like, you can keep the pool, the tarp, or where the pool is, keep that thing up above it, the pool cover, and just stay down in there.
In the pool?
The pool ain't gonna water in it.
Yeah, but it would fucking get hot and cold in the pool and suck.
You can eventually make a real roof out of it.
I would just stay in the house.
I'm just. Anyways.
I had a bunch of family in rural Oklahoma, so if I had like the planning time before everything shut down, that's where I would want to be. Like everybody has guns. The fucking people are few and far between.
What do you think would happen?
No. Let's vote on this. Where would you rather stay? In a house or in a fucking dry pool with a tarp over you? Let's vote on. People vote in the comments below, please. Please. Sorry. Go ahead, Jim.
Hey, what about Cujo?
He was not a zombie.
Yeah, he wasn't a zombie.
I was just trying to get.
Yeah, because you're. I
was just thinking when he said something about Oklahoma. What about I'm not voting on shit. What if a zombie attacked Sasquatch?
Squatch zombie.
Squatch.
Zombie Squatch.
Thinking about that for a while.
You've been thinking about that for a while.
I have.
What do you think? What do you think?
Now y'all just gave somebody a fucking stupid idea for a movie. God. We're going to get this screener and we're going to have to watch it.
No, we're not.
I'm holding my head down.
Yeti will have to watch it.
Now look, anybody who's hearing this who's going to be like, oh, I'm going to make a Sasquatch zombie movie, fucking keep it real, holler at me. We'll work together on it.
Yeah, you have to have somebody on the movie that's named after a fucking Sasquatch.
Would it be Zomsquatch?
Zomsquatch.
Like, I've already got, like, a plot kind of in my head
Squatchy?
on a fucking a zombie Squatch movie.
What if you called it a Squatchy?
Squatchy?
That's a Squatchy. You better watch out.
Hand to God, no bullshit. I have a friend. His name is Daniel, but once we started hanging out, people started calling him Squatchy. They were like, "Oh,
Hold
he's
up,
the
hold up,
Yeti."
hold
You
up,
know?
Yeti. You saying you have friends besides us?
God.
What the fuck, man?
Not very.
Well, they
fucking
called him
many, I'll tell you
Squatchy.
that. Yeah, well, they called him Sasquatch, and that was too fucking long, so people just started calling him Squatchy.
That's pretty fucking cool, though.
It
Sorry.
was like,
So he was a zombie, kinda. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, sometimes.
Was that after being baked?
Hmm. Yeah.
Ooh. Oh. So yeah, now that there'll probably be a zombie Sasquatch movie.
Fucking
Y'all got me
disappointed.
fucked up. I'd watch the shit out of a zombie Sasquatch.
You know what's crazy though? This is documented on a podcast.
There already probably is one.
February 27th. What? You say there was?
What's it called?
There's a book called.
Oh, there's a book.
Oh.
Oh my god, did y'all know that there's.
Bigfoot,
Never
and then
mind.
in Far Cry,
Zombie Bigfoot.
they have zombie Sasquatches.
And in Far Cry, they have zombie Sasquatches.
God damn it.
So they already
I guess
have-
that means that we're not getting nothing.
They already have Squatchies in Far Cry.
If anybody out there knows of a zombie Sasquatch movie, I don't care how good or bad it is, please contact me or us or whatever. I need to see it.
Yeah.
I need that mod. One more thing before we move on to movie stuff. Speaking of fucking terrible ideas for movies, did you guys see the trailer that we got for Velocipaster?
It's a pastor that's a velociraptor.
Yeah, okay. He's a priest, and he goes, he loses his family or whatever, and he goes to China to find some spiritual truth and to fucking learn to deal with all this stuff. And he gets this ancient power to turn into a fucking velociraptor. And he fucking, at first he's not into it, but this girl convinces him to use it to fight evil, so he turns into a fucking velociraptor to kill bad guys, and there's ninjas.
Is this an Asian film or?
No,
Velocipaster, Abby. Look up that.
Velocipaster.
God.
Bro, I cannot fucking wait for this movie.
Like Velociraptor.
Velocipaster. No, I didn't see that trailer, but
You know what? Listen to this. Okay, we got a movie that was they wanted the title was interview this hot actress or something, and it was a movie for Don't Look or something like that. I click on to download the fucking trailer so I can put it on our YouTube, so I was gonna put it on the website. Well, I download it and it's the fucking Velocipaster fucking trailer. So they put the wrong one for that damn press release. But
There
it's
is a
from this.
Velocipaster press release too.
What? Oh. But
I think.
they probably made them the same time and forgot and put the wrong link. But yeah. So
I feel that in my soul.
I saw a little bit of Velocipaster, but I'm gonna have to watch it. Check that out. We probably got, and it's from Wild Eye Releasing. So that
We
tells
will
you-
have screeners for that.
Oh yeah, they're probably there is a screener in there. I'm sure. Usually when they send
Not
a
yet.
press, well that Don't Look or whatever it is, don't whatever. It had a. I already have someone reviewing it. One of our new writers is reviewing Don't Look.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he's
Awesome.
like, it's about time we have some people. I don't have to
We've
review everything.
got a guy right now covering the fucking. He's our drive-in correspondent. I'm fucking so happy to have that dude on the team.
Oh yeah, and he's about to. He's kind of like Yeti with some fucking crazy movies.
Yeah. It's good to have somebody else on board with my weird shit.
So be looking out for some crazy shit from, him. Speaking of that, animals and horror.
Yeah, speaking of animals,
Did I fuck it up, Johnny?
speaking of that, you should have went like, I forget how he said it now, but there's a better segue than that, buddy.
Okay, we can just. Okay, Johnny. So on to the next subject.
No, you did it good.
so like, I can't remember what it was. I don't remember if it was like, it was on TV. This is connected to the topic, I swear to God. I don't know if it was the fucking Deadly Invasion or if it was they had just showed Attack of the Killer Bees. I can't remember, but I know it was like a Killer Bee movie, and it came on when I was a kid. We just got satellite or whatever. We lived out in the middle of fucking nowhere, no cable. So we got satellite, and this movie came on. My mom really wanted to see it, so we sat down and watched it. And for like years after that, I was fucking terrified of
Isn't it crazy
movies.
to be scared of something so little?
Yeah, it is. Like I'm not even allergic or anything. I'm just like, no,
Because, damn, them little stings are fucking, ugh. And the
they suck.
Bees aren't as bad. I don't like wasps. Wasps are assholes.
Yeah, fuck wasps.
what's the fucking point of a wasp?
Big giant assholes.
Or a
They
hornet?
pollinate. I mean, they do pollinate, I guess, but
What about hornets? What do they do?
Wasps
they
and
probably pollinate
hornets
something too.
are
I
the
imagine.
importance of those is it shows you how cruel and heartless the universe really is. That something like that fucking exists.
Yeah.
It's a check for when you get too much hope. You see a wasp and you're like, fuck, never mind.
Let's see what else is
A
there.
fucking hornet would suck to get
They're
stung.
huge.
Yeah, them something. Fuck them.
And them motherfuckers
Ground
just
hornets.
Yes.
they got like syringe-sized damn stingers.
Because
So-
where I lived one time, there was a hornet nest, and me and my brother was trying to decide on the best way to get rid of them. And from what I found out is you'd have to do it at nighttime when they're more dormant.
Was this before
Yeah.
Google?
No, Google was around. I think that's probably how I found it out. But yeah, so you'd have to go in and like try to, but you'd have to be quick. There's usually 2 holes, but we didn't do it. But you'd have to go in and gas some motherfuckers out and just fucking light that son of a bitch on fire. But you'd have to be quick.
You don't use smoke like in the TV shows. They have smoke.
Yeah.
What does smoke like calm them down?
Bees, I don't know about hornets.
You probably just piss hornets off. Everything pisses hornets off.
They're angry fuckers, ain't they?
I got a good animal in horror. Well, not really horror, but Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Remember the rabbit?
Oh my god, with his big nasty teeth.
He's got teeth like this. He's like, run away! And you pull the pin, not once, not twice, but yeah. Anyways,
4 is right out.
yeah. You don't count to 5, but anyways, so I just wanted to throw out that comedy aspect of.
Yeah.
You know something better than that? The Meg.
Wouldn't know.
Why not? Why wouldn't you know?
I'll probably never watch that movie.
Why?
I don't know,
Jason Statham in a fucking giant shark. Why would you not want to watch that?
because I haven't been real pleased with his movies here recently.
Well, he's got a new movie coming out with The Rock.
Yeah, don't care. I'm not a Fast and Furious fan.
And Roman Reigns is in it.
So that's why he was sick.
He really had to
Well-
go make a movie.
Yeah, that's fucked
If
up.
I'm watching a fucking movie with a CGI shark in it, I want all the camping. Like I want a movie that doesn't take itself too seriously. If you're gonna CGI a goddamn shark, fuck, bring the ruckus. Something like Shark Exorcism.
What about
What was that one?
Shark House?
I haven't watched it either.
I've been seeing shit on
Shark Trailer Park. They had that for rent
Of
at Family
course,
Video.
Yeti said something about Sharknado, of course.
Never
They got
watched
like
it.
7 or 8 of those now, don't they?
Yeah, I've never seen any of them.
I watched
There's
part of one.
Sharktopus.
Sharktopus. Yeah. There's like a bajillion shark movies.
Shark into Puss.
Sharktopus.
That'd be fucked up. Man.
Two-headed shark.
3-headed shark. Hey, I watched something on the sci-fi or something where it was about this company that makes monsters and stuff for movies, and the people that made Two-Headed Shark contacted them, and it showed them making that shark. So that was pretty cool.
That's pretty fucking neat.
What about Oh, what about the goat and the witch, the Vivitch?
I've never seen the Vivage.
What about the goat and Drag Me to Hell?
Yeah, what's with the goat? I guess that's a satanic thing.
Yeah,
But that goat was cool. I forget what that goat was called in The Witch.
Black Phillip.
Yeah, Black Phillip. You need to watch that movie. It's a good movie.
What about the
Is it
cat?
really?
What about
Yeah.
about the cat and pet graveyard?
God, I don't even know. That movie just like come out recently, right?
We got a screener for it, didn't we?
If you think I'm not gonna watch that movie at some point, you're wrong. I don't know if I'll review it or not, but I'll probably.
It's one of them
watch
knockoff movies. Like we was at a Family Video, and I guess it's local rental place. If you don't know, we've talked about it before. But
They're still out there.
yeah, and thank God we have one. But
They have a ton of movies like
But-
The Bad Nun that come out
but
around the nun.
La Llorona,
Oh,
and,
Go
and
ahead.
Jim Jam posted on there, and it has a damn sign on it that says, "This is not the movie that's out in theaters right now." But like, there's always a movie that comes out around other movies. Same way with Abe Lincoln, Vampire Hunter.
Yeah, there's a zombie one too.
Yeah, like there was two of them. Like it's just funny how they do this stuff.
They do it all the time.
But it makes
it.
me want to go
Usually
watch
it's the
that.
Asylum that does it. As it's the Asylum production company, I guess.
Yeah.
The Asylum cranks those motherfuckers out.
Do you think it's still like they're trying to just see if people will buy their movies thinking that it's or watch it thinking that it's another movie?
I think they think it's on their mind, so they're like, they probably know that. Hey, that's in theaters. I can watch this at home and just rent it or buy it or whatever.
Yeah,
And
kind
then
of.
they get ripped off.
Well, they gotta know and gotta expect something's not gonna be great.
But there's some people that are dumb and would think that it's the real thing.
Well, then they're fucked.
A fool and his money are easily separated, my friend.
Yeah. But like I want to watch that one, the La Llorona, just to see like what they did with it. Because the one they say that's in theaters right now, it has a ton of jump scares
And
and that's it. Like there's no substance to the movie.
so you don't have to think in it.
I don't know.
Well, that really sucks because that's such a good story.
Yeah, and I love like folklore and all that, like that whole
too.
kind of fairy tale stories.
How does that go into the Conjuring universe?
The priest is in it.
Priest.
Yeah, and that was like in The Conjuring for like, from what I read. I have not watched The Conjuring, so just from what I read, he was in like The Conjuring for just a little bit.
Yeah, I like the first two Conjuring movies. I guess there are only two Conjuring movies. I like Annabelle, but like the Nun was fucking garbage.
Yes.
I had such high hopes for that because I really enjoy. I mean, it's not fucking
Well, then you should go watch The Bad Nun, because there's a
we got
rip-off movie
screener
of that.
We had.
Oh, really? There's too many screeners, guys.
I don't know if no one watched it though.
No one must die.
Almost die.
No one must add.
So one that stands out to me that I really liked back in the day is Piranha.
That was a new thing, I think. When the original one came out, it was kind of
70s, wasn't it?
It was kind of new. Like, even watching it in the 80s, he's like, fuck them piranhas.
But that Piranha was more of a serious movie, wasn't it?
I think so.
But when they remade it to more like a horror comedy, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't watch any of the new ones because, I mean, they're kind of, yeah.
Piranha Triple D. They went on to the whole aspect of boobs.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, piranhas and boobs.
Well, then, of course, you got Anaconda with old J-Lo in it.
Oh, she's great.
I heard that was actually like a good movie.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. Fucking crazy dude gets, he's in the damn, is it a swamp or what is it? Wherever they're at.
The jungle?
The jungle, yeah. And he's scuba diving under the boat, trying to fix something. And a giant mosquito gets lodged in his throat. Was it a mosquito, Yeti?
Something, I don't know.
Some
It's been
big
a long,
insect.
Apparently, I need to rewatch Anaconda.
Yeah, it was a huge insect got lodged in his throat somehow. I don't know if it was in the line of the damn oxygen tank or what happened.
Yeah, I seem to remember something like that.
So they had to cut dude's trachea open to pull the damn thing out.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy movie.
Do we mention Cujo? He was just a rabid
Cujo
dog.
was such a good fuck.
Wasn't he rabid?
Yeah.
Not a rabbit.
Didn't
but
Dee
rabid.
Wallace say, I think I saw on the History of Horror with the Eli Roth, they was talking to her about that, and they said that she was physically, like, or mentally, that movie mentally drained her because
I imagine
All the emotion.
she had to have so much emotion in that movie, and that...
And it's so claustrophobic. Like, so much of it takes place with her just in the car.
And it's a hot day, isn't it? Like summertime too.
Yeah, and even though he's a trained dog, you got this like 800-pound monster on the
really.
hood of the car yapping at you. You know, it's gonna be a little scary.
I can't remember. You know, this has been so long ago. Fucking, if it fucking spoils it, you know, you should watch it by now. But, well, how did she get out of it? Can't remember. Did they die or?
No, she made it.
Didn't they strangle the dog?
Something like that, yeah.
I could be totally wrong. It's been a really long time since I've seen
it's been a while
Cujo.
since I've seen it.
It's been that long. We need to revisit that movie, maybe.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I think it's still on Shudder.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Didn't she
I don't know.
stab him?
Stabbing.
Yeah.
I mean, we could look this up. It wouldn't be that hard, but I mean, Google is our friend. But what's the movie? I might be thinking of fucking Candyman, where the dog's head's on the fucking ground now.
I think so.
I'm just thinking of a dog getting its fucking neck cut or strangled with barbed wire or something for some reason. I don't like thinking about that though. It's not a good thought.
All right, let's not talk about that. And how about Lake Placid? Giant alligators.
Betty White Seeking Gators.
I've never watched that movie.
I saw it a long time ago. You guys touched on something that
But giant alligators be cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mind them. No, I have seen that movie. Don't he bite the end of a dock?
Yeah.
Kill somebody or something? Yeah. Yeah, I know what that is, yeah.
And then one of the biggest probably fears of a lot of people are arachnophobia.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
Yeah, all of it.
Fucking
No, thank you.
Oh,
spiders everywhere.
I guess we're gonna go ahead but I got the DVD. No, I don't got it yet, but it's hard to find. But Ticks.
I think it...
You remember that Yeti? Ticks.
No, I
They're
don't.
like giant.
Dude, it's got
The giant ones?
It's got Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in it.
That sounds great. Are they
dude.
giant ticks?
Oh, I'm talking about like they're the size of a fucking
like a dog?
Chiweenie.
Oh shit!
It's Yeti. It's your type of movie.
Fuck them
sounds
some
great.
bitches. I bet you they explode in blood too.
Hey Yeti, I think I might have the file somewhere.
Sweet.
Fuck that shit.
Since I was on the show, to my wife, she had a heart attack.
Yeah.
She's like picophobic.
Ticks are just fucking gross. I don't know why. But yeah, so if you have your favorite animal in a horror movie, share it with us. Yeah, and stuff.
Yeah. I can't think. I guess I would go with Cujo.
The best one? Is that what you're saying?
What? Yeah. I think Cujo would be probably my favorite. It's the only one I can think of right off my head.
You faded
It's
out
not
there.
like a
What?
shark.
What'd you say, Yeti?
It's like the only like critter I can come up with any kind of personality that's not like the shark from Jaws. Fuck sharks. For real. Sharks are dead. You guys touched on something earlier that I kind of wanted to bring up.
Yeah. I
I will watch, like, no shit, hours of torture. like people being fucking slaughtered is totally fine to me. But if you kill the dog, that hurts my feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I don't like to see animals killed in movies. Like, I mean, like big attacking animals, yeah, it's fine. That's like a monster movie, whatever. But like, just killing critters, you know,
Yeah, you should never kill critters.
just for the
They're your
fucking
friend.
shits and grins or whatever. Like I don't like it.
But you might want to kill a predator.
I mean, if you can, you should.
Speaking of killing stuff.
I'm passing.
Speaking of killing things, let's move in to our movie of the week.
This is the movie of the week. Movie of the week.
And our movie of the week is Pet Sematary.
Wah, wah, wah.
And this movie was directed by Kevin Kolch, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, and Dennis Widmeyer. Two directors, interesting. Budget $21 million, and box office estimate, or as of this time that this was looked up, $95 million.
Which was
Not
today.
bad.
And starring Jason Clarke and Amy Seamitz and John Lithgow, and of course the kids. But
where did that 21 million go? Because it sure was not on that fucking set of the woods.
well, I mean, I guess it was.
They should have got more money for that damn budget, or that movie.
But if you don't know what this is a doctor moves to a small rural Maine town and with his two young children, and the couple soon discover a mysterious burial ground hidden deep in the woods. Speaking of the woods, near their home.
No, it was more like deep in the soundstage.
Yeah, as you can tell, Jim Jam did not like this movie.
30 minutes in, I was like, fuck, I'm ready to go. Is this movie not over yet?
And so this movie, and there's spoilers that this movie come out April the 5th. So, I mean, if you didn't go to the theaters and watch it, this probably won't really spoil anything. I mean, it's going to spoil the movie, but
it's not like you're gonna, yeah. Anyways.
So they changed a couple things. They didn't explain the road until like the middle of the movie. Maybe not the middle, but
They did show the Gage. It looked like he was going to the road. He actually did go into the road,
Yeah.
but his dad
See?
actually made it to him.
I wish
And
they would not have given that
Exactly.
away in the trailer.
see, and that's what ruined a lot of the movie is if they wouldn't have given that away in the trailer, that the little girl is the bad one.
That would have been
Gage
so
goes out.
fucking cool.
The Gage goes out and he don't die, and the girl does. It would have been a bigger twist. It would have got more of a reaction.
It would have, because if you like the way they play it in the film, it's a plot twist. It's a surprise. It's a gotcha moment.
But I would just wonder if they weren't afraid of the backlash.
I mean,
They're having more backlash about this garbage now, so.
Well, they made $95 million.
Oh, that ain't shit compared to some of the movies.
It don't matter. $21 million budget.
They didn't make 95 million. They made less than 95. Whatever. Take 21 million.
Well, I mean, at the box, but I don't know what they spent a lot on fucking advertising this too.
The budget
Like a
is
whole,
advertising also.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh well, I think they spent more than.
They probably spent more on damn advertising than they did on the movie, obviously.
Yeah,
You can fucking tell.
and as we know, I didn't care for the first Pet Sematary. It wasn't one of my. It was boring to me.
Hey, what was it in the woods that they were talking about that my kids keep talking about they wish they would have saw? What was that?
the Wendigo.
The Wendigo.
Are they
This
going to
one-
do a part 2 and actually show that thing or something?
It's an evil spirit. I mean,
yeah.
pretty much, and obviously
it
that
shows
evil
up in the
spirit's in
book.
them.
Oh, it does show up in the book? Why the fuck
Yeah.
don't they show it up? In either movies, they never showed it.
Because they don't know how probably to present it.
But did they even mention it in the first one?
Yeah, it was mentioned. It was mentioned. But this movie, we were an hour into it, and I was like, good God, it's only been an hour. But like I said, I didn't care for the first one, and I think it's just the whole story. I don't like the story. I don't know why. It don't capture my attention. It doesn't capture, I don't know, my imagination or nothing. And that's probably on me, but it's just, I don't know.
Didn't do it for you, right?
Yeah, and they upped the special effects. They did up, the special effects compared to the other one, which, I mean, you kind of have to, because
at least they used
better
real
technology.
fucking woods and real, like, where the burial ground was and stuff. That was all real.
Yeah, and you could tell, like, they were up on, they hiked fucking 10 hours, and it only took them one to get to the top of this fucking mountain that was in the middle of nowhere, but yet there's a mountain.
And had steps carved into this.
I didn't get any of that. And that's probably because it was in the book. Maybe it was written that way.
Yeah, I feel like this is less of a remake of the movie and more a new adaptation of the source material.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
This is that movie. The what was it, 90 whatever? The original Pet Sematary isn't the source material.
Yeah.
So
see, and I don't know what happened in the book, in which it doesn't really matter to me.
It's been probably fucking 20 years since I read the book.
But to me, and spoilers, we already got them, but when they got out in the woods and he's like, here, come here with me, and he just climbs that fucking wall in the middle of the night of sticks, I'm like, okay, yeah, right, old man.
With the girl?
No, with the fucking, with the animal.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then they're walking through the swampy area, and like you said, they go up these steps, and then they're on this fucking, like, mountaintop. Or maybe it's not a mountaintop, maybe it's a mound, whatever. And you could just totally tell it was fake.
Yeah,
like, legit tell it was a set. And that was kind of weird in a movie like this, that you would, I don't know.
It took me, that's what kind of fucked it up for me. It took me
You could tell a lot of it was sets.
Yeah.
And it was kind of weird.
I enjoyed it. I mean, there was stuff that, like, even though, like I just said, the movie's not the source material, that's what you're going to compare it to. And nobody can replace Fred Gwynn as fucking Jeff Crandall.
No.
I mean, nobody, he was perfect. John Lithgow's kind of okay, though. Yeah, he's okay.
Yeah, I didn't mind his character in it.
I did like, there's one thing I really liked about it. And in the first one, in the original film, I hated all the characters. Like, except for Judd. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was kind of evil. Like, the wife was just kind of like a fucking shrew. And the husband was a fucking douchebag. You never get explained why he keeps doing this dumb shit. Like, oh, I'm gonna fucking, like, keep taking dead stuff out to the cursed woods. And this one, you get an explanation for that. It's because of the Wendigo and because of the compulsion that you feel once you've been there. It's like you have a link to it, and it keeps pulling you back because it draws its power from the dead that it raises and the fear that they cause. You know? So you have this supernatural compulsion. If you didn't get that explanation in the first movie, you just thought he was a fucking moron. And
hey, in the book, did the dad die?
I think so. Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the stuff in the first movie is, you know, right there with the book. But yeah, he died in the book, I think.
So I don't know, yo.
But they showed the girl a whole lot, the wife or the wife's sister,
Zelda.
Yeah, and I was just, to me, they just added that in. I don't know if it was filler or just because they wanted to do the special effects of her being real skinny and her
Yeah, and
spine
it kind of
twisted.
ups the creep factor.
Yeah, well,
in it.
but to me, it kind of just like, who gives a fuck about her?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like, I don't know. It just didn't really,
And
it didn't, but
They did all of that to explain that one scene of dialogue between her and the husband about her, like,
and,
reticence to speak about that.
and it took too much of the film. Like, it would just come out of nowhere.
Yeah. It was trying to hammer home her trauma.
Yeah.
And how the darkness of that place was intruding on the home. But yeah, I could have done with less of it.
And
the special effect was nice.
Yeah, that's probably where they spent all their money. Because it was really done really well.
Mm.
I mean, I'll give them that. And but the girl turns, he buries the fucking little girl, and she comes back, and she's creepy.
Oh man, yeah, and like Gage was awesome in the first one, and he just because he's super cute and killing things. It was a really great performance from a child actor, and I think that's why they changed to use the older sibling, because I feel like that would be hard to find in a small child.
You couldn't capture that creep factor of that. But you did see like the Wendigo or the evil spirit more by using the older child. She could talk, and and you could see how it affected her, why she was that way.
That level of vindictive, like sinister.
And all they did was hurt. They felt pain by being dead and coming back to life. They felt the evil, and they knew where they were going to go if they were to die again.
When he was, when you first see the Ellie, you think that was makeup effect, or did she really make her eye droop like that?
Well, I hope it was makeup effect.
I hope so.
And then, like when he was combing her hair, he kept on snagging on the staples in the back of her head.
Yeah, that was.
But what fucked up though? How was there no fucking blood?
Well, she was embalmed.
Yeah.
No, when she got hit.
Oh yeah, they had to. If you look back, yeah, and I said this in the theater. Why was there no blood when she got hit by a fucking tanker off of a semi truck? There was a little bit of blood on the edge of the tanker.
Yeah.
Like just that. Because I guess what it did was it's supposed to have hit her and then knocked her into the grass.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, and it was a rated R movie, right?
I almost.
They must have not wanted to show like really graphic scenes for a little child. They were too scared.
I could. Yeah.
Or they ran out of money.
Yeah.
I would have went all out.
But you couldn't have her crushed because then if you bring her back,
she'd be all fucked up.
Yeah, so you have that.
Come back looking like a fucking zombie.
Come back with fucking no eye and the fucking face half off. But
well, I mean, like when they killed off Gage in the first one, he wasn't all. He got ran down by a fucking truck.
That is true. That is true.
What about
there was like some blood on his head.
What about the kid at the college that got ran over?
Oh man, now his brain was showing.
Nah, that was shitty ass makeup.
Really?
It looked.
I thought that was good.
You could tell that it was just sitting on top of his face.
Yeah. What the fuck do you want him to do? Cut open his head?
Oh, they could make it look better than it did.
It looked good.
I mean, it was up to par with. I mean, it's better than a lot of shit that I.
Yeti.
I don't know. I thought the makeup effects and the special effects were really good in this movie.
No, fuck that movie. Don't waste your fucking time.
Well, to me, this is...
wait till it comes on Netflix or Prime for free.
To me, this is if you got a video rental place, go rent it on, spend $3 or $4 to rent it.
Or wait for about a month and then it'll be in the dollar section and then just do it then.
Well, I mean, I would say just $4, go rent it so the whole family can watch. But to bring the whole family to a theater...
Or you could just bootleg it, one or the other.
I mean, yeah, you can bootleg anything, I guess, if you want to be a fucking thief, but whatever. It's true. But that's Pet Sematary. Like I say, I didn't like the original, so this one...
Garbage.
I wouldn't call it garbage.
Hot garbage, yeah.
But it's just... I didn't care for it either. Yeti liked it. Jim Jam
I liked
hated it. So
It's got a little bit of a
Our unlisted owner hated it.
it's got a little bit of a darker tone than the original too. Even though the characters are more likable, all the way around. The Gage is just kind of there set dressing. The rest of the characters are really well written. They're good, well performed. John Lithgow had some big shoes to fill, and he didn't quite do it, but you can't. And he did the best he could with what he had. And the ending, I liked how it ended.
yeah, let's not spoil that because there is a twist ending on it. If you haven't already heard, not going to ruin that.
Yeah, I'm not going to give the ending away, but I will say it's pretty dark.
Yeah, it is.
I did like that.
And the thing of it, this movie is Jim Jam hated it, so it got a reaction out of you. I'm in the middle of it. It's like, meh, I'll never watch it again. So you'll always remember it. I will forget about this movie.
Hey, so at the end, were they going to burn him? Is that what the whole thing was?
And then Yeti liked it, so he'll always remember it too. So
Yeah, I'll own it.
yeah, so like everyone needs to go watch a movie to form your own opinion. That's how I think.
I just told you what it was, so you ain't got to waste your time now.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, they're going to burn the child in the car at the end of the movie.
No, they weren't.
They had a gas can.
Because they burnt the fucking house down, you idiot.
Oh, damn it, I can think what I want. That's what I fucking thought, though, it was going to happen.
Anyway, so we appreciate y'all listening.
I didn't want them to do that, damn it. I didn't want Gage to burn in a fire.
We appreciate y'all listeing. Thank you very much for taking the time out to spend, whatever.
I almost cried, Johnny.
Well, you cry in a lot of movies. And
Mighty Joe Young, I did.
I don't know what the fuck movie that is. What the fuck is Mighty Joe Young? A Disney movie?
Yeah. I cried in the Notebook, too.
You should watch Ferdinand. You'd probably cry in that. I watched that today. I liked it.
Is Yeti still there, or did he hang up?
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Was you laughing at me?
And but thank you for listening. And tnhorror.com. Hit up every freaking article on there. Click them like 10 or 15 times and click on all the ads. And if you're not...
Speaking of that, someone's been hooking us up. Clicking on all the ads.
And if you're not a subscriber to our YouTube channel, help us get to 1,000. Go subscribe.
10,000 would be great.
Well, we're starting out with 1,000. Go help us get with 1,000 subscribers. Be a part of that. Share, tell your friends. Because we do have movie trailers that you'll probably never see anywhere else.
I guess I'm going to start putting all them up there now.
Yeah, we'll have independent movie trailers, and just stuff like that. And then the THN on the road stuff, and where you'll never get content like that from anyone else as well. Where we go do stuff, and as you heard in the promo spot at the very beginning of this, we're going to be up there May 31st. That's Full Moon Cineplex, and so
we're recording THN on the go tomorrow.
On the road,
yeah, that one.
Yeah, and we'll do so. We'll have some of that for. We're going to be in a movie, guys. But yeah, so subscribe to our YouTube and all that stuff, and next week, of course, we're going to do more horror news. I guess that's going to be a weekly thing now. If you like it, let us know. Canadian horror. And we're revisiting Wolf Cop.
We have a special guest for that podcast. Jerry from It's a Horror podcast.
Why are we revisiting Wolf Cop?
Because he hadn't seen it.
Oh. Well, then that's a good reason to revisit Wolf Cop.
Oh, yeah. I love the attitude change.
Because we talked about this movie a lot, but if he hasn't seen it, I want to hear what he thinks about it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. Sounds good to me.
Appreciate y'all. That's all we got. We out.
Peace.
Y'all take care now.
Take care.